Bada bang, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. What it do, what it do. What's going on, my people? Well, hello, friends. Well, hello, friends. Well, hello, friends. Happy Thursday. The Players is here. Woo! Let's go. And gave out the action last night. My guys already started too. But we can run through it. We took Akshay under. Akshay Bhatia, he's out there on the course right now. He is -1 through one hole. They are starting on the back 9. They're on 11 right now. But we got Akshay under 71.5, which would be 1 under par. And Ludwig just started off at the 10th as well. And we took him as well under 71.5. Akshay won last week. Some think, oh, well, let's fade a guy that just won. Well, to me, that sounds stupid. He just won. So I have no problem staying with Akshay there. Ludwig just misses a birdie there on 10. But a good look. Good look to start today. Yeah, and he played great last week as well, too. But good morning to everybody. Rise and grind. It's fucking time to get after it. Let's go. Let's go. Cheers. I did a little parlay as well. I try to stay away from parlays, but let's pull it up. It is a to make the cut parlay. Ludwig Oberg, Akshay Bhatia, and Colin Morikawa. You only get plus off 113 there. But it's to make the cut, and these guys have all been playing fucking great. And then I did a top 20 finish, Ludwig and Akshay. That got plus 370. Plus 370 there. And then we went in heavy on Ludwig and Akshay to make the top 20. Oberg was plus or even money, and Akshay was plus 135. So far, so good, my friends. But that's where we're at. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if there's ways we can fade. Like I said, I was looking to fade. Excuse me. Justin Thomas and Rory. Rory, we still don't know with his fucking back. But he's not supposed to tee off till this afternoon. And it does look like there's a little storm going to be coming through a little later in the day there. But beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful card this week. JT, he's going to be teeing off here soon with Scottie and Tommy Fleetwood in a couple minutes. Let's get back to the live feed here. Mink. There we go. Got that going now. Yeah, I love the ESPN Plus for this, for the golf, for all the college sports you can get. And I mean, it's got all the hockey and all that stuff too. Akshay's Akshay's caddy kind of looks like Razor. Yes, sir. Let's fucking go, says Razor. It's bright and early in the morning. So let's fucking get after it. We didn't even close the stream out last night. We just left. And I woke up this morning to check to see how the views were. And I'm like, oh shit, it's still live. We started at what? Fucking right before the ponies. So like around 11 something, or yeah, right at 12 or 11 something. It's over a 12-hour stream. But we're back at it. And guess what? Oh, nice shot, Akshay, out of the sand. Go win. He's going to have that for tap in birdie to go 2 under here through 2 holes if he makes that, which shouldn't be a problem. It's just a little tap in. But cheers. We got after it yesterday. Almost drank the whole thing. Not as bad as I would have thought. Yeah, my sister's coming in. Should be in this morning. Mom's going to pick her up from Akron Airport. But she'll be in. What up, Deb? What's going on, brother? Getting after it early, my friend. The point being is my sister will be in town. She lives in the Carolinas, so I figure we'll watch some golf this morning and we can talk about whatever you guys want in the chat. Up until Razor gets the races popping. And I'll probably go get lunch and with my sister and whatnot, see how the day plays out, and probably be streaming college basketball again all day after the ponies. You about to roll it up? Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up. Let's go. It's good to see Brooks Koepka back on the PGA where he belongs, not on the fucking gay-ass live. Sun is shining here today in the land. Not quite as warm as it's been the past couple days. But at least the sun's out. That's always nice. Yeah, so you got a group of Akshay, Tony Finau, and Brooks Koepka. It's a fun group there to follow along. Then on the hole behind them, you got Morikawa, Oberg, and who's the other one? whatever. But it's a really good group there too. A lot of good pairings today to start it off on this beautiful Thursday. We got some golf popping off, baby. For the golfers, this is an exciting time of year. Let's go, Razor. Put a tweet out. Let's tweet that real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yeah, exciting time of year for golfers everywhere. At the Players, I believe, was it the Valspar? There you go, Akshay. Boom, back-to-back birdies. He's picking up where he left off. Oh, geez, my voice sounded like a fucking teenager there. Picking up where he left off last week. Oh, yeah. Don't call it a comeback. Looks like Morikawa's in a little bit of trouble here. He's asking a rules official about something here, him and his caddy. Not really sure what's going on. He's grabbing at his back. God damn it, don't withdraw. Come on, you're not that old yet, bud. Well, that would totally fuck the parlay up. But I only have Morikawa in that to make the cut. Well, you're going to withdraw after the first hole? I mean, obviously, he would only be doing this if he was in major pain. But that's going to happen after your first hole. Looks like sciatica, that sciatica nerve too. Where he was holding his back and moving his leg like that. If you ever had any of that kind of issue, man, it fucking sucks. Shoots right down your back and through your leg. Dude, just pop an Advil. Your caddy should be rubbing on it right now anyways, as weird as that sounds. But shout out to everybody waking up, blessing up, tuning in. Nice and early. It just turned 9:04 here on the East Coast. So if we got any West Coasters in the house or my Central Time or Mountain Time people, much love to y'all. It's even earlier. Either way, I don't like this for the play because even if he does play on, that means his back's going to be bothering him. Nope, he's withdrawing. He's taking the cart back in. Wow. I wonder what they're going to do with that. If you had any action on him. The motherfucker, this couldn't have happened. I mean, I feel bad for him. I believe he's about to have a kid, too. He's got a lot going on. He just won. His golf game was coming back into shape. But to be withdrawing after one hole, that's unfortunate for him. What's unfortunate for the betting side on what we do is he already teed off a hole. So I don't know how they're going to exactly grade that. Like you didn't feel nothing weird like that on the driving range when you were warming up? That's wild. So that is breaking news. Colin Morikawa is out of the players after one hole. And Akshay finds another fucking fairway. 3 in a row now. The kid could go back to back. And I think hopefully he's playing on Tuesday for Jupiter. And I hope Jupiter beats the dog shit out of Boston come TGL on Tuesday. St. Patty's Day. Right around the corner. We will have some good content for you coming next Tuesday. Be doing some car bombs at the at the pub nice and early. Get me a nice big old Reuben, because I prefer Reuben over just the corned beef sandwich. Go home, take a fucking fat nap around like 12, 1 o'clock before the bars get totally packed and stupid, filled with idiots. And then be watching fucking basketball and do GGL. That'll probably be the St. Patty plan. Siwoo is a great play. The dude's a great ball striker. And he's been playing great and has a good history here at TPC Sawgrass. So that's a great look there. And Cam Young, I mean, he's been playing really fucking good himself too. Been in contention. He's not my favorite guy, but he's really he's really consistent. And consistency is key in life and in golf. Another guy for a top 20 that I think is interesting that I didn't move on, but I thought was well worth the price, just because I was trying to narrow it down and I wanted to go heavier. I put 300 on Ludwig and 300 on Akshay to get into the top 20 this week. So instead of doing like 100 on a couple guys, I went bigger like that. But Sahith Vigala, I know some people say his first name a little different. I prefer Sahith, even though that's probably not how you say it. But Vigala, he's been playing lights out. And speaking of Siwoo, here he is on the 11th with his third shot, 59 yards out on this par 5. He's going to look to spin it and get it nice and close for a tap-in bird here. Only 60 yards out. He's got probably a sand wedge there. We'll be able to put some good spin on this. Should get it real close. Oh, it didn't hit the brakes. Yeah, he's probably not. Like, we would be happy with that shot, but that one on that second bounce, it was supposed to check up, and it really didn't with these greens being real firm. So some of this rain that's coming this weekend, and I guess Florida hasn't had too much rain from what I heard. So this rain coming in this afternoon should help, especially players going low tomorrow morning. But it also might, depending on how this rain does come in, if it is like an hour-long storm or something, and it comes down heavy, which would be good for the course and scoring, they might have to finish up today's round in the morning. The guys that are going out late. What up, M? The Great? Let's go. We're talking golf. We're talking early. And you know what? It's never too early to say much love to the fucking chat. It's always appreciated. You guys coming around, showing support, showing love, loving what we're doing here. Most importantly, trying to get that bag together. So cheers. Little fireball do. Oh, I don't know how much of that I can do today. Drank a lot of that shit yesterday. Ha-cha-cha! Akshay on the 12th here. He is 2 under to start off his fucking day. And for those that don't know, on Thursdays and Fridays when the field is big, before they make the cuts, they have guys go off the front and the back. So Akshay started on 10 today, and he will finish on 9. Oh, and he puts another good one in there. The wind's picking up. He's going to have like a nice little downhill. Tap it, let it go. Look at birdie. Another look at birdie, and his putter has been on fucking fire. Just imagine if he rips 3 birdies off in a row. Let's go, kid. I'm happy for him. Of course, we like making money, but I also really like rooting for these guys. And he's going to be one to stick around for a long time. Starting to see him on a lot of commercials, too. Ludwig hit the pin. Oh, yeah. Nice shot, Ludwig. Now he's got a close to a tap-in. Yeah, just about a tap-in birdie look here on the 11th, which is a par 5. I'm spitting everywhere. So if he taps that in, which he should, just be a little formality there. That'll put him at 1 under through the day. And like I said, we are on under 71.5 for both Ludwig and Akshay. Tony Finau's up. Finau, however you want to say it. Actually, no, Brooks is away. He's got a real long putt up the hill there. Old Brooksy. I mean, we could be in for a real treat. Let's go back to back to back. Crazy winning in this golf. Let's get it. Back to back to back weeks of posted for you guys. Talked out, played. Brooks with a putt from way deep. That's never going to get there. He misread that pretty horribly. Not even misread it with like the line. His line looked pretty good, but he left it a good fucking 12 feet short. Yeah, if you guys have any questions on any kind of matchups or round scores for today or whole tournament looks, feel free to drop it in the chat and we can talk about them. There's still a lot of things that we can move on that haven't gone off, but I'm pretty happy with where I stood, and I went pretty heavy. To keep building the bankroll, we got to keep winning, and once we get comfortable to where the units, we can let them fly. And that's where we're at. We're gonna take advantage. Tony Panu leaves his little left to righter just short. Good good pace off still there. But tap in for par. And Brooks is still away. Brooks is still away before Akshay can get a putt at his look at his birdie putt here. And you know what I noticed too? On the ESPN Plus or whatever, they have all sorts of different kind of ways to watch it. You can watch individual groups. You can watch select holes. They highlight different holes. They highlight different groups. There's a main feed. Ben Brooks has still got a little work to go here for a bogey. But Akshay will have his turn here at this birdie look. But then I noticed they had this presented by DraftKings, the BetCast, live BetCast. Nah, bitch, we do the live BetCast. These motherfuckers were talking about a plus 1.5 million parlay. What the fuck are we talking about? This ain't real. Y'all want real capping and real shit? We need to go talk to DraftKings and ESPN and get fucking me and Razor up on that bitch. Dylon. Some bullshit. What up, Matty Ice? Matty Ice in the house, my guy. Let's go. You know what? This Matty Ice came through. And if you know who Matty Ice is, you know what his pod's called. It's the Taint Play of the Day. I wonder if Matty's got some taint for us today. It is a great time of year to have all sorts of action. Yeah, but since you dropped through and you're an OG, we got to just bless it just like that. Let's go. Maybe I am drinking the rest of that today. Akshay just missed his birdie. It was a good roll at it. Tap in par formality. Moving on to the 13th. 2 under. Let's go. See, smash that like my guy said. That's free. But if you do want to give back to the show, we're over here on Who-Bangin and Razor Sharp Picks. Shout out to my Who-Bangin brothers, DJ Big Boss, Wham Bam, Dommy Gun, Big Ragu, all my Who-Bangin homies. R.I.P. to our brother Tease, too. R.I.P. Tease. You're gone, but you ain't never forgotten, brother. Not on my watch. Love you, buddy. It's a Tease. And, of course, like I said, Razor Sharp. But go smash that like both places. Share the video. We're going to have a whole nother marathon with our guy Razor. We're going to do some golf until racing with Razor, and then college basketball is going to be popping right off, and more than likely we'll be going all night again. Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. My golf plays for the tournament, which unfortunately already popped off, but you can still probably get on. But it's Akshay Bhatia and top 20 at plus 134 and Ludwig Oberg. It's spelled with an A, but it's pronounced Oberg. He reminds me of Henrik Stenson, if you remember him from some good battles with Phil Mickelson and Vijay Singh and Tiger. But Ludwig to be in the top 20 as well. That was even money. And I took both of them today to shoot under 71.5. And I believe that was minus 125 for one of the guys, and then like a 130 for another one. Which I was like, all right, all we got to do is shoot one under. The weather's going to be all right. It's Friday or it's Thursday pin placement, so they're not going to be the craziest. We can see some scoring today. We just need them to shoot one under. Come on. And then I did have a parlay to make the cut, but unfortunately, Colin Morikawa withdrew after one fucking hole today, holding his back like, I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know how they're going to grade that. Hopefully they just void that leg of it, but I doubt it. They're gonna take their money. But that's where we sit. If you wanted to get on something, maybe you could take Akshay live to get in the top 10. I think that's very live. I think the kid's putter's on fire. He's hit every fairway so far. These moments aren't too big for him either. Winning last week, he was very calm. He wasn't like crying like, oh, I won the Arnold Palmer. He's like, I'm playing this whole season for my niece that passed in December. He didn't cry about it. He was just very boom. He's like locked in. He seemed locked the fuck in. I'm like, okay, kid. I really like this demeanor. I'm glad I got to see that part of you, especially after a win. And he's just like, I'm ready for the next thing life's going to throw at me. I'm ready for the next thing the course is going to throw at me. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Morikawa fucking withdrew after hitting his second shot on the 11th, or his first shot on the 11th. So his second drive of the day. He's off to the left, and then I seen him talking with an official, and I'm like, is something weird with his lie or something? And he had his driver still in his hand, and he was like kind of swinging. And I was thinking, since he had his driver, maybe he was getting relief, because you would normally use your driver, your longest club, to be able to mark that. And then he started grabbing at his back, and then next thing you know, he's on a golf cart. Him and his caddy are heading back to the clubhouse. Yeah, out the fucking window. And it's like, I feel bad for the guy, but you didn't feel your back do something funny on the driving range, and you could have withdrew beforehand, and all the tickets would have been voided. You had to play one hole. Yeah, no. Like I said, I feel bad for him, but for what we do, what the fuck, dude? That's what that is. That's a what the fuck. Why did you even tee off? But I didn't want to get too fucking angry first thing in the morning. I didn't want to get too angry first thing in the morning. That's this kind of shit that irks you. And that's why we bet golf, to get away from fuckery. That just happened. He fucked his back up. But yeah, literally, it's Thursday morning. If you feel it tweak, why did you go out there? And watch, Rory might do the same thing with his back. Back spasm could come at any time. And if you get in the rough and it's a really bad lie and you got to rip through that shit, the rough is thick and 4.5 inches right now, thick as fuck, and it's only going to get longer as the tournament goes, especially with this little bit of rain that's supposed to happen. Yeah, let's move on. Exactly. We ain't got time to fucking stress about shit we can't control. Oberg's got a 18-footer for bird here on the 12th. We watched this putt from Tony Finau just the group before. Oh, he hit the lip. Just lipped out. He hit that with authority. But yeah, for y'all that remember old golf, I already mentioned these names slightly, but Henrik Stenson, VJ Singh. You got like Sahith. That's kind of your VJ Singish guy kind of guy with, and I'm talking about their game too. Henrik Stenson and Ludwig, very similar games. Very tall, upright, can smash the shit out of the ball, can hit fucking 5 woods, almost 300, 300 yards. There we go. He tapped in his par. Moving on there. But he reminds me of him. And then Akshay, believe it or not, kind of reminds me of Phil. You're very analytical, lefty. Obviously, for obvious reasons, you say Phil, but both can shape the hell out of the ball, flight it beautifully, and are magicians with their wedges. Anything, it doesn't even have to be a wedge. It can be anything around the green, any club around the green. So those were the 3 guys that I was like, yeah, they're kind of all like those legends from that era. So golf's in good hands right now. Akshay from way deep. Oh, he smoked that. Hey, dude. Whoa. Yeah, he's giving one back here. Oh, this is a horrible miss hit. What happened there? Not even close. Something I did notice from his interview too, and I wouldn't expect someone like this to show that kind of emotion, but he was like, last week when he was battling there with Danny Berger, he said one of the holes he got pissed off. He's like, I got mad. And then from there, that's when he ripped off 4 birdies in a row. He made that super long one. It was like a 53-footer or something, or 57-footer on, I believe, 11 or 10 or 11 there. But I remember in the interview, he's like, that's when my round turned around. I got mad. And he said it like that. Like, so maybe a horrible putt like that can piss a guy off and fuel him to not necessarily pout about the shit, but lock him in more. Sometimes getting angry can channel you in the right way. No. Look at here. He saves the par. Oh, what a fucking par save. The kid is sick. He looks pissed off. Oh, yeah, you're allowed to smile a little bit. What up, Lightning? How you doing, my friend? Cheers. No, I think it's just because it's Thursday and Friday. They'll be going off with such a big field. I mean, you still don't got guys teeing off till after, right around 2:00 too. The guys I happen to be on went off early this morning. I like that. I'm like, I'll take today's round score under. I think the earlier times will score better today, in my opinion. So you got Burns over Rose and Young over Goddard up, if I'm reading that correct. Burns over Rose. And Cam Young over Goddard. Somebody else mentioned Cam Young as well. The Dab Father mentioned Cam Young this morning. After a horrendous 3-putt over there for Koepka, he bounces back with a birdie to get him back to even. All right, let's go. Let's go. Justin Thomas off to a good start, -2. See, I didn't necessarily want to just straight fade him because he's still JT. And he's also a fiery competitor. He's pissed about last week. Yeah, Cam Young, very consistent. That's what I ended up saying when Dab brought his name up. He's very consistent. He doesn't get too emotional about anything either. Goes along his game. Really good at scrambling. You have to be a damn good scrambler to be sitting around the top 10, week after week. And Cam Young will give you top class when it comes to consistency. I was thinking Ricky was going to do pretty good this week as well. Ricky's been playing pretty good, and he's dangerous with that putter. When he gets his putter going, watch out, because he can still drive the ball and hit his irons like a magician too. He could still hit the shit out of it. I mean, Ricky ain't going nowhere for a long time. But yeah, he's shown some promise throughout the season for reasons why you could back him in like a top 20 spot or something. Brooks, you're fading it like me. It hangs onto the fairway. Hey, there you go, buddy. Akshay's up now on the 14th. 469-yard par 4. Did he put too much on that big old fade? Yeah, he might have went in the water there. I think he went in the hazard. This course does, I believe, play better for a draw player. Oberg on 13 here. Puts a safe shot, but a mile away. About pin high, though. Pin high. You'll see that pin placement kind of where his ball is right now, over to the left, and in the little gully right over the water there. You'll see that as the week goes on. Siwoo, another very consistent, steady ball striker there. Puts one just about pin high, but a little to the right. He misses on the safe side of the hole today. You should be able to putt that. Look at Jonathan Vegas. Again. He's -2 through 4. Last week, that dude came out like a bat out of hell early at the Arnie. But Danny Berger had a later tee time and fucking went nuts. But Vegas was sitting at the top there for a good portion of the day last Thursday. He's off to a good start again. Shout out to everybody that's rolling with us. Good morning. The players are amongst us. Where all my players at? We're talking golf. We're talking whatever you guys want to talk. If Fraser was here, he'd sing you my jingle. Yeah, Akshay went in the water, huh? Fucker. And he's still going to have a really fucked up lie. What, is he not allowed to go in on the path that it came in? Oh, he gets 2. So he'll be able to drop on top there. If he can get out of here with a bogey, that would be just fine. I'm watching it on ESPN Plus. It's worth it if you watch enjoy golf. They got all the hockey and all the college stuff too. Because I don't really watch any other. I don't really have any other streaming services, and I love watching golf like this early in the morning. They got all the featured holes and different shit. Damn, Akshay's going to take that lie. The ball's going to be way below his feet. The wind's cutting across pretty hard here, too. 1 in the water, 2 out. You figure maybe just get this somewhere safe in the fairway. And then we try to get up and down from there for your bogey, and you'll take that. Don't let it get worse than what it is. I was really hoping he was going to hit more of because that's for him. That's his big miss. Is that big for him as a lefty would be a fade, right to left shot, and he hit it real towering. I would have liked to see like a low screamer if you're going to do that, and you can hit that shot all day, that low screamer. I like that he was being aggressive, but this wasn't the hole to do that. Built for his shot shape there. Anything left on 14 is trouble. You got that whole bunker all the way down and the water. Looks like he takes a safer shot approach here. Oh, that was pretty good from where he was at. He should have a decent look at the green. I don't know how the lie ended up. The camera angle wasn't the best there. But he has a good angle to attack the green with either. Probably more of a bump and run type shot with how firm these greens are. Ludwig from a different county for birdie and leaves it well short. Leaves it well short. He's going to have some work to do there for his par. Tony Finau on 14. He's 2 under. Having himself a decent little start here. Oh, nice little draw in there. He's going to have a good look at birdie there. Probably about 15-foot putt, 12-foot putt, something like that. And Brooks is firing away now at 14 as well with his second shot. He drew one in there as well, but went a little too far left and is in the bunker. He's going to have a tough up and down there. Not much green to work with where the pin is cut there. Siwoo for his birdie. He was pin high, but on the right side there at 13. He elects the putt from just off the green on the fringe. And that rolled out pretty good. He's going to have a little work for his par. He could have done better than that there. We got to keep practicing and calling our golf. Because Razor will be calling the ponies. I'll be calling the golf. I'll be like Bob Uecker in Major League, fucking hitting the bottle in the fucking announcer's booth. And the tribe sucks again. Shout out to Bob Uecker. Oh, there's Razor. The best part of waking up is tea in my cup. Ever since this time changed too, and the sun's been popping up like right around 7:20 something. The past 3 days, I've woken up on my own, boom, directly at 7:25. It was fucking weird. Oh, Akshay's got a good look here. I didn't know if he went in the rough, but he's on the nice cut here. Got plenty of green to work with. He might even spin this in for save his par. Come on, get this one close, buddy. A lot to be desired there. That was not a good chip. Let's be honest. I mean, if I'm hitting that, I'm pissed off. I can, I expect better. So he's got to be pissed. Brooks with a nice sand save there. He should be able to knock that in for save his par. Good shot. He had a little more green to work with than I thought from his angle over there in the sand. Oberg, like I said, he left himself a tough par look. But he rolls it in with confidence. And he moves on. On to the next one here. Come on, Akshay. You left yourself a really tough bogey, but a bogey here would kind of feel like a birdie, honestly. From where he was at in that shitty chip, if he makes this putt here, you're feeling good. If not, he's tapping it in, getting a double bogey, and back to even par. Yeah, ESPN Lightning, ESPN Plus. If you got the extra 140, it's worth it for the year. I mean, at least for me, I use it enough. Just alone with the golf. But all those, like, especially college basketball time. You get all the fucking games that you can't get on regular TV. Come on. Damn, Akshay just missed it. All right. Shake that hole off. You fucked it up off the tee, dude. You have that nice little stinger in your bag. The wind's picking up a little bit. Hit that stinger off the tee. Keep yourself out of trouble. You shape your irons way too well, and you're putting fucking magnificently. Don't hurt your game off the tee. Siwoo to save his par, and he does. Good job, Siwoo. He's rolling along at even. Oh shit, yeah, we got Miami of Ohio playing today too. I believe they start like at 11 or 11:30. The MAC tournament. They're 31-0. They might not even make the damn tourney. Tony Fanu rolls one in. He's feeling himself. Nice birdie there, Tony. He's got the flat stick working. He's 3 under. 3 under through his first 4. Great start for Tony Fanu. See if Akshay can bounce back. Koepka with his par save. And as much as you want to get off to a great, great start on Thursday, you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself. Just figure out the flow of your game and how you want to attack the course. Don't hurt yourself and just put yourself in good positions. And if the putts are rolling, the putts are rolling. Friday, you get a little more aggressive. Saturday, you get a little more aggressive. Sunday, depending where you're sitting, determines everything. But Thursday and Saturday are 2 different days in itself, as to where Friday and Sunday, Friday you got guys trying to not miss the cut. And Sunday you got more than likely the field chasing somebody. So you're going to see a lot of aggressive play as well from most of the field. But as good as it is to get off to a fucking fire start, you also just don't want to hurt you. You can lose a tournament on Thursday. You can't win it on Thursday. I'm not saying you can't, but it's very far and few in between go gate to wire. Look at last week, Daniel Berger lost in a playoff on Sunday, but held the lead all week until the very end. Oh, shit. Looks like they're waiting on the tee box for the group ahead. Well, it's good to see Akshay at least joking around a little bit and laughing with his caddy. It's not totally head down after a double. Uh-oh. That looks like it's waterbound for Tony Pinu. Water or bunker? I don't think the water reaches out that far. This hole will play a little better for Akshay. The trouble's mostly on the right. At least visually off the tee, it should be a little better for him. Brooks stripes one. Right down Broadway. It's a beaut, Clark. See what he does with his drive. He answers back beautifully. Towering drive. Another beaut, Clark. Once we go out to Oberg on the 14th with his second shot. He is one under. Oh, he puts a beaut in there. Just a little past pin high. He's about 165 out. Gonna have a real nice look at birdie there. Siwoo with his third shot. That was his third shot? That has to be wrong. I think that was his second shot. But he puts a nice one up on the green there. Below the hole. All right. Ah, yeah, baby. What is this motherfucker doing? That shit's loud as hell. That's just what my neighbors say when when they hear me. What is that motherfucker doing? He's loud as hell. I got good neighbors. I don't know if they say that about me though. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anything y'all like in college today? NBA, NHL. What are y'all on? I can't believe Mark Owl withdrew. He's a fucking piece of shit. I was almost over that. I guess that was for par. So see who's gonna go one over. I didn't see what happened there. He must have had a really shitty lie like in the bunker or something. Had to just get it out to the fairway. But yeah, he ends up with a bogey there. What's cool about Akshay's caddy, and he's also pretty damn good himself, and he's also a lefty. So when they're discussing shots, he can really understand too because he's a lefty as well. Um, I just thought that was something that was pretty interesting. Just a little added bonus for Akshay that his caddy, which is his good buddy, um, happens to be a lefty. So because the caddy's job is really to help visualize things as well and give you your numbers. And they know your game enough to be like, all right, this is where our misses are and all that. But just swinging from that side helps them envision a lot of this stuff a little better, and be a great pairing for each other. And see, look how Akshay bounces back after a shithole double. He puts one right in the fairway, and then puts one with a good look for birdie. Speaking of birdie looks, here goes Oberg. Oh, and he aggressively rolls that down. Damn, look at that. His speed's a little off. That was a good line. But he missed his birdie there. Tony from Fanu from the bunker. Something made him move from over top his shot. Now he's reset. 159 out from the fairway bunker. Does a club twirl. He liked it. Not bad from there. Not bad from there. Pretty aggressive line. Went right at the pin. Hit the green, bounced a little right. I'll have a birdie look though. Brooks should be able to get this one close here. You think he's only got like 100 and 147 in. So I had to take that call. Who's Buddy O? Buddy O. It's getting ugly. Koepka's got a birdie look here on the 15th. I like that they're giving us these two groups. And it just so happens to be two guys that actually got my plays on today. Thursdays, I kind of like to analyze things too. Get a couple plays in. Wednesday night, do my, who I like for top 20s or 10s or whatever. And then we kind of attack different. Last week was matchups, was working. Nice putt by Brooks. Good birdie, buddy, from 18 feet. Oh, right to left break there. Hit that perfectly. He's 1 under now. But yeah, so I'll have some shit for tomorrow. And we'll see how it finishes. Like I said, it is supposed to storm there at some point today. So it'll probably fuck up the guys that are going later. And they might have to finish their rounds tomorrow morning. So we might not get certain numbers till tomorrow morning. A lot of the times they don't give me round 2 stuff if you got to finish round 1 in the morning. So they give you a little window there, which is kind of stupid, and you have to be on it. But Tony Fanu makes another birdie. My man is on fire. -4 through 6 holes. His putter can't be. Someone get it a bucket of water, because that thing is on fire. Akshay with the shortest look for Bird out of all 3 of them guys. They already made theirs. See if he can knock his in. And you'll get the trifecta birdie from the boys on 15. Got a little 10-footer. The tour make percentage from that distance is 39%. Let's see if Akshay can be part of that 39% today. He hit the lip, but it didn't go down. No trifecta birdie. Gotta be a little disappointed there. You had the best look out of the 3, and you're the guy walking away without it after a double bogey at 14. Tony Fanu ripped 3 birdies off in a row here, going into a par 5, the 16th. 6 for 6 from greens. He's only had 8 putts through 6 holes. 4 of 5 from the fairways. And that last one on 15, he didn't hit the fairway and still ended with a birdie. Me and Dylan were just talking shit about Tony Fanu last night, so it's only right that he is out here walking the dog. Siwoo's on 15 with his second shot from the fairway. 164 to the hole. He's +1 through 5 or 6. It looks like a beaut. That's on a fucking beautiful line. Nope. The shot tracer had it perfectly straight, but I guess he just missed it a little left. He's in the bunker. Now you got Oberg up from the fairway too. He's sitting at 1 under. 147 to the hole. Oh, yeah, that's on a good line. Fading back just a little bit. Oh, a little too much on it, though. A little too much on it. He's above the hole. Should be a slight right to left break. Slightly downhill. Still have a good look, but he wanted to get that one. He knows he could have done a little better there. But I love that. I love his game. He's fun to watch, fun to back, and will definitely help your bankroll. He's a guy that'll definitely help your bankroll. They're showing 16 here, which is a par 5. We're getting close to the signature hole. 17, the par 3, the island hole. But 16's a par 5. Water all along the right. Once for your second shot. This should be okay for Akshay's ball shape, being a lefty that likes to fade it, meaning from right to left. So he'll start it at the trouble and let it come back on his second one. Should be going forward in 2, depending on how this wind is. We'll see. It's 545-yard par 5. Brooks got the tee. He's got one leaking a little right. He's asking for it to hang on. And it's on the right side of the fairway in the first cut. That's a tough look at it from there. He's probably going to have to lay up. I don't know if you're going to want to be that aggressive on Thursday going over the water there. Now Akshay's got the box. He should be starting this off about where Brooks was and bringing it back to the left side of the fairway. See, he hit the low stinger there. And every time he does that, he fucking puts it right in the fairway. Then the hole that he didn't need to do, the big old fucking fader, he puts it in the water and double bogeys it after starting off -2. But he rips one there. Good shot, kid. Bounce back. Come on. He'll have a good look at trying to go for it in 2 there. That's if he chooses to be aggressive. Get me a microphone and some fucking good walking shoes. I'll go walk the fucking course with these guys and call it. I don't even have to be inside the ropes because I want to drink beer. Put me outside the ropes. I'll still call it. Get some meta glasses, walk around. Every tournament, that'd be fun. If I won the lottery, I'd be doing that. Trust me. Or if someone wants to pay me to do that, let's go. I'm all ears. Tony Panu off the tee. Leaking a little right, but it should hold the fairway. Yep. Beautiful shot right down the middle. I like what he's doing off the tee because he can hit him fucking 330 if he wants with his length, his lankiness. Oh, Ludwig. I told you it was slight right to left, not fucking 5 holes out. But good speed that time. He should be able to tap that in for par. Siwoo for par as well here. And he knocks that down from about 3 feet. When he hit that shot in there, and I said it was a little long, he's going to be a little disappointed with himself. But I said it's a good putt, downhill, slight right to left. Maybe he needs me as his caddy. Look at JT, -3 through 5. Starting off on the back there. Good for Thomas after a horrendous week. Not even a week. He didn't even get to play the fucking 4 days. He was last place. Was good, Uncle Nate. I know Uncle Nate's happy. This is his favorite time of the year. He's going to be in San Antonio getting it in. You never know what can happen. And I know he stays late, so you never know. You might see me. But, I mean, being laid off right now, and I still haven't gotten a check from unemployment. Shit's been crazy. We're gambling to survive. So I guess I'm a quote-unquote professional degenerate. Yeah, I'm going to try to make it. And I know you stay a little longer sometimes and shit too. So just last year, I bought tickets to a concert. And I didn't know what weekend pub was going to be. And I didn't even really think about it all like that. I'm like, hell yeah, I want to go to see them in Nashville. Mostly because I just wanted to go back to Nashville. But then once they announced the dates, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I bought those tickets 6 months ago. Like, God damn it. That's what's really fucking me up. Like, I could make it to San Antonio. I wouldn't have much, and I don't really need much. I know the homies got smoke. And Slaughter gets all those fucking, Slaughter would hook me up on beer. I can drink beer and water. Buy a couple burgers. I'm good. It's just a matter of getting there. Worst comes to worst, I'm sure someone would let me crash on a couch. Or just let me get a fucking pillow off the couch and a floor. But we'll see. I'm going to try my best. But if not, Uncle Nate, I don't know if you heard. Hashtag road. We already did the hashtag road to AC, right? And we started that a little late. Now we're starting the road. Hashtag road to New Orleans. Excuse me. I swear sometimes. Me burping and fucking trying to talk to you guys. I'm over here spewing gases. No, but for real, the hashtag road to New Orleans. So I'm gonna try to pick out a bet at least once a week that I feel comfortable hammering and giving out to the people, to where that's gonna pay for our trip. We're gonna pay for our trip with gambling, with capping. Let's not even call it gambling. We're gonna pay for our trip with capping and meeting each other at the fucking window like we should. I don't know exactly where it's going to be. DJ was looking into all this stuff. And I don't even, there in that group chat, Uncle Nate, sometimes it goes off with 70 messages. Let's be honest, I opened them and I didn't even read any of them. But then I seen that's what they were talking about. So I do have to go back through and look at it. But I really don't know when. I just know it's going to be New Orleans, and I don't even know where. Are we going to go to Lake Charles? Are we going to go, Bourbon Street? Like, I don't know what the plan is. Like, are we actually going to New Orleans, or are we going just outside of it, or whatever? But it's time to keep that in mind so that we can get this paid for here, before summer even starts, and then we're done. And it doesn't even have to be from work money or none of that. It could be from capping together and winning together. But yeah, we'll get a flyer or something to where we can just keep mentioning every stream. And once we get all the official deets out, or even just a better idea of, hey, it's going to be in the month of September or something. We don't know which day, and it's going to be in this area. And here's the Airbnb we plan on getting in this area. So if you guys want to stay, you can look here or whatever, Get the ball rolling sooner than later. Well, Brooks is taking an aggressive line here over the water, 256. Oh, he got it over the water, but he put it in a bunker there. It's going to be a tough little bunker shot. But he can still get up and down for birdie there. But cheers to motherfucking Nasty Nate. And everybody that's going to pub or traveling anywhere during spring break, safe travels to y'all. Be careful. Don't do what Spenny would do. That's how the cops get your ass. They take your money and then they charge you more. They might even beat your ass a little bit. Oh, you got $500 in your wallet? Well, not anymore. Oh, you're from Canada? Yeah. Sorry, bud. You got. This is Texas. Oh, Lord. You gotta love our friends. There. We are all something else, man. It goes Akshay with a great look, great angle in here. Nice. Another nice little low stinger. Run it up there, baby. Run. Beautiful shot. A level look at Eagle. That wind's coming in there, too. He flighted that low. That was beautiful. Next up after this hole, though, 17, baby. You know what I should do? I should fire up the golf game real quick. And I should bring this to 17, and I can put it on the screen. We can even just play the whole fucking play the course, so you guys, if you're not watching, you can at least and you're just watching the stream and listening, you can get a look at the course. Trying to make golf fans out of some of y'all. I know most of you tuning in are. But we're trying to make golf fans out of all y'all. Because guess what? We like plus money spots. Give me the guy that just won last week to make it in the top 20 and has shot well at this track and is playing the best golf of his life. And he's still very young and he's still very motivated at plus 134 for a top 20, including the ties. You fucking kidding me? Give me that all day. Give me another steady roller. Another young guy that hits the shit out of the ball, is very accurate off the tee, but can hit the shit out of the ball. The putter's been working really good. And, very good iron player. Doesn't really have a weakness to his game. Just strength. and Ludwig, top 20. Even money. Fuck out of here. And then I parlayed those two together for plus 370. I put 150 on that. That'll bring back 700 something if it hits. Koepka's looking over his line here. Tough shot here from the bunker, but I could see him rolling a decent one up there. Let's go. He's not going to be too happy with that. Got sand all up in his face and shit. Rich motherfuckers. Rich motherfucker. Buy a new one. Oh, that sucked. Sand all in his eyes. That was a good view of that there. All right, let's go to, let's do this. Let's add a camera here. We'll add a camera. Pull up the golf game for y'all. Just a little something else, since we can't show you this coverage. Might as well bring you a little bit of something here. We'll go add to stage. And I believe that should be this view. No. Wait. No, this is it. I think it's this one here. No. Is this it? I need it the other way around. Who I voted for? Who's to say I even voted? And why do people care who voted for who anyways? I remember going with my parents, with my mom to vote, when she would go vote. There was a curtain and whatnot. And that was your fucking, it wasn't for everybody to know. Why does everybody care what everybody's on these days? Who fucking cares? Now I can tell you who I placed my money on. In the golf, I can tell you that. Akshay, baby, got an eagle look here. But yeah, that's not this stream. That's not this stream, my friend. I wonder if I can switch these two. Akshay for the back-to-back. Yeah, I would love that, man. For Eagle. Oh, just misses it. What a roll, kid. Tap in birdie. Way to come back. You had 2 birdie looks after that horrible hole, which was really just a really bad. Well, he had a bad chip there, too. Yeah. That was just a bad hole in general. Way to bounce back. Keep your head up. Just missed an eagle. Sitting at what under? About to go to 17. Let's see an ace. Oh, that was a bet. Will there be any hole-in-ones at 17 this week? I want to switch these two. Put me in the small bubble. Maybe let's do this. Let's try this. No, he's not anchoring. He's not putting it against his body. But he does have that broom style. But no, you can't anchor. You can't put it against your chest anymore. They got rid of that several years back, 5-6 years ago. Maybe a little less. I don't know. It was a couple years back, though. But yes, he still uses that same style of putter. But yeah, I know what you mean by anchoring. Yep. No, he's not. He's not putting it into his chest. Siwoo with his second here at 16, put a nice drive in the fairway. Oh yeah, 17 hole in one. Will there be a hole in one? The yes was like plus 270. No was like no was minus 270. Yes was like plus one something. The fuck? I thought I thought that was interesting. Was it last year? I think there's been 3 years in a row where there has been a hole in one at 17. Here goes Obert. The dude just mashes drives. He had a 310 into the wind. But damn, goes way long and left there. Luckily, it stayed up in the rough. He almost put that in the water. He was a whole club off there. So he'll have a chip to try to get up and down for birdie on the par 5 16th. All right, let's go do quick play. I'm just going to create my own room. We'll go over here to TPC Sawgrass. They're showing the 17th now. Well, my match ain't going to contain other players because I'm not playing with other players. Just want to show you guys this course. All right. And then you go to TPC Sawgrass. There goes Scottsdale. There's Sawgrass. Just why do I have to play with it? So why can't I just fucking play on my own? I'm going to have to figure this out here real quick. They're showing the group that's still on the green right now. Wyndham Clark, I think that, no, that's Alex Noren. They're on 17. So Akshay's group, Koepka and Fanu, they're waiting on the tee here. Quick play. Why can't it just be on my own? Maybe under training I can go do a full course? No. New local. Maybe it's local. Yeah. All right. Y'all should know 17. The island hole. Sawgrass. We'll just go to the back nine for right now. I want to show you, since it won't let me just go straight to 17. We'll set up the pins for Thursday. And we'll just leave that how that is. Let's start on the back nine. Damn, 14-mile-an-hour winds here today. Huh. That's great. I pushed it. Tony Fanu's up here. He's sitting at -5. Hell of a start for him. He's hit every green in regulation too so far. Today it's playing 143. He hit it up towards that front pin location, but look at that wind swirling. That's a pretty good shot. I mean, you just with that wind pushing hard from left to right across the water there. Just anywhere on that green today is a good shot. Heavy rough. Need this to get back there though. Akshay's up now. He's -1. Come on, get one close, buddy. Looks like a good line. We'll see if what this wind's looking. Oh, what a shot in that wind. Great shot, Akshay. That's very tough. That was beautiful. Very tough, barring the conditions and the setting. Damn, I read that way wrong. Got this left for par. Koepka puts it on the front too. Akshay made that look really good, really easy actually. That's definitely not an easy shot. He flighted it low, did a good job keeping it low. Hit his number and it rolled out a little bit. Here goes Oberg from the rough. Roll out, roll out, roll out. Not bad from there. He'll have about a 10-footer for bird. I have to hit a stinger here. Keep it under the tree. Siwoo for eagle. From pretty far back. Just trying to lag that up there. Really good speed. About a 2.5 footer for birdie. Oberg misses his birdie. You son of a bitch. You got to take advantage of that hole, honestly. Damn, this wind's crazy. This one's going to be hard to stop. Oh, yes. Perfect bounce out of that bunker. We got an eagle look here. And by the way, if we get an eagle, we do a shot. Oh, that read is horrible. This might be all right. Eagle! And it's shot time. Eagle equals shot. Take us to the 12th here. Oh, hang on. This is tough. Why always want me to hit a splash shot? Power pick. We'll see if this works. I've never used that one. Look at that ball fly out of there. Wow, that's actually very useful to have. I hit it too hard. Jesus. These greens are tough. All right. Got it in there for par. Hope everyone's having a good day. Good morning. Bringing you a little bit of 2K golf. We're playing the back nine of TPC Sawgrass here while covering the back nine of TPC Sawgrass here. It is the players. It is a beautiful time to have a beautiful time. Let's cash up. Akshay Bhatia and Ludwig, both under 71.5 is today's round score bets. Pre-tournament bets, which were given out last night on our March Madness mega stream, where we went almost 24 hours because we forgot to turn the stream off last night. But shout out to everybody that came through for that. We also took those two guys in the top 20. It is, what time is it? 10:40 in the morning on the East. We got Racing with Razor coming up in about an hour or so. And we'll be hitting you with even more action for the day. Start off with a little golf, go into some college hoops and the horses, the ponies, the thoroughbreds. Should be another really nice day. As Akshay's got a long look for birdie here. But the best shot by far here and the best look out of this group here at 17 with the wind really coming across. Come on, Akshay. Roll it in. Oh, he hit that very aggressively. Damn, he left himself a tough putt. Take a little off of that, bud, and that might catch enough of the break when it slows down. Nice aggressive try, though. I love the way this kid plays. Stays aggressive. Doesn't get too high, too low. I do think he has a killer mentality, too, but he doesn't really show it. And he's like a tall, skinny, some might say dorky-looking kid. I think he's got a killer mentality inside of all that. Oh, Tony Finau loses a stroke here. I don't know how he missed that. That was weird. Like rolled over the side of the cup, the edge of the cup. And he taps, he three putts. Yeah, if you're leaving it short there, that's going to be tough on 17. You're leaving that short. I'm going to hit a 7-iron way out here to be safe here on the 13th. Let the wind kind of do its thing. If it hits this hill just right on the green, no, it's not. Too much club, but that's why we played it safe. With the wind swirling 15, 16 miles an hour, you have to pick and choose your spots. Be aggressive. Come on down. Go in. Damn, look at it roll out. We'll knock that in for par, though, and keep it moving. He misses his par putt. You fucking idiot. You're going to 3-putt from there? I don't know why he was so damn aggressive with that birdie putt. He hit it 3 feet past the hole. Come on, dude. I'm going to put a stinger on this one. This is the hole Akshay fucked up and went way over here. Hit that big old right to left. It caught the wind. The wind was like this, too, going 13 miles an hour. I don't know if it was 13 miles an hour, but it was going this way towards the water. And then he had a drop right there, and that was his shot. And he was able to actually put it in a decent spot. But he hit a big high one. I wanted him to hit something like this, the stinger. Keep it low, out of the wind. Run it up the right side. And then you're laughing. Of course, it's a lot easier on a video game, but that's the shot shape I would have loved to see from him. And as his caddy, if I was his caddy, I would have been saying that. I want you to keep this one low and run it up there for me, bud. Oh, that's going to hook way more. That wind really caught it. There's actually a pretty good representation of what they're dealing with today. And if you're looking at these greens too, this is how they're breaking. You know, you see this undulation on here. And this is a Thursday pin, so it's like kind of safe right here, but wait till Sunday when they move these pins. We still get up and down for the par, though. Into the wind here. Don't necessarily want to tee it high, let it fly, but just get after it. Headwind, you can go right at it. Here, though, we're going to need an extra club for sure. Maybe even another one. We'll see how this turns out. Yeah, that was 2 clubs with that headwind. 2. Roll. There we go. We'll knock the par in. That's Larry Garcia, by the way, you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting number 1 in the FedEx Cup standings. Akshay puts one down Broadway on 18. There you go, kid. You take away one bad drive today, he's really playing. He's playing very good. Seeing this one too with that win, that could hit and roll out there. I'm just gonna hit a stinger. There's no need to get it high in this wind. I hooked it a little too much, but it bounced back to the fairway, luckily. Here goes Oberg. Oberg for birdie on 17. Oh my God, that was his shot in there. I missed that. I gotta go back and watch this. Oh, they didn't show his shot going in. Oberg was this far away from a hole-in-one on 17. I can't wait till we get. Oh, I see we're on 16 now. This is that, yeah, tough par 5. If you're over on the right, you have to shoot over all that water, and look where the pin is. Today, I think the pin is like more like right here. More in the center. No, it was a little deeper, and I think straight back. But you see this ridge here? This ridge, that goes all the way through here. You're going to want to play that. You're going to want to be on the left side of the fairway here. Try to keep that water out of your way. Bring it in here. Try to let it hit that ridge and filter back towards the hole is the play. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, took a funny bounce there. Almost went in the water. Look at this. What is this? What is going on? There. Jeez. Did you see that shit? There you go. Tap it in for bird, baby. Let's go over it, though, with the shot of the fucking day so far. Did they show it yet? No, they didn't show it. I missed it. All right, here's 17. Today, the pin is back here where my mark is. The pin's right there. Normally, you see it right here. Those legendary shots of like Tiger and whatnot. The pin's either here or over in this corner. When it's in this corner, You got this ridge that you can work it down. You can hit there and let it work down. You want to hit about 137 shot and let it work down when the pin's there. Here you got a little bit of this hill to work with, and if you put some good spin on it, you can bring it back. Where it's at today, back here, it's a tougher one with the wind. The wind today is going from this water over here all the way to the right, blowing pretty heavy. 11-mile-an-hour wind in the face. Pitching wedge. I'm gonna go a 9-iron, and hopefully it doesn't go too far. Come on, baby. Oh, that's right at it. If it's the right club. Come down the hill. Oh, just a little long. That was more of a safe shot. Damn, look at that break on that shit. I gotta start it like up here. Come on down. Come on down. Be a good one. No, not high enough. But look at that. That's where you got to go with that putt. That's fucking nuts. And the game's very accurate with the slope of the green and stuff. So that's how it's playing in real life today. Every time you play that hole, it's sloped like that. See, wind in the face. Just leave it out to the right, the safe side. Let it rip. Down 18. Tony Finau's currently at right about where my ball is. Yeah. This is currently the same angle. Look at it. Oh, you can't see it because you're not watching you're not seeing what I'm seeing. But it's the same angle. Tony Finau's at the same spot right now. He left his a little short, and the pin's in the front left. Today, the pin, in the game, it's there. Today, the pin's here. With the wind coming across the water from left to right. That's where it's at today. 18 coming in. A 6-iron. I think I'm going to have to hit a 5 and leave it way out here to be safe. Come on, wind. Help me out. Oh, that's a beaut. That's a beaut for that wind. It comes back a little bit. A little double break there. Come on, hold it. Yeah. Akshay's got 120 to the hole on 18, right down the middle of the fairway. Like I said, the wind is blowing across the water there, left to right. That was fun. We got to play 17 together. See this beautiful layout here at TPC Sawgrass. Oh my God, Akshay! Let's go! Great shot, buddy. Great fucking shot. Go knock this in. He's got about 6-footer. 6.5, 7-foot putt for birdie. Fairly pedestrian for him. But these greens are tough, so we'll see if he can roll it in. Pick himself up after that horrendous three putt from where he was on 17. But as you can see, he clearly is good about, get that out of my head. Hits a great drive right down the fucking center of Broadway, and then puts one with the inside 10 feet. Not the toughest pin location, but it is tucked away towards the front, right next to the water. Oberg's on the tee now. He's -2. And he sends a bomb out there. God damn, he hits the shit out of the ball. I don't even know where his ball is. The camera can't even find it. Looked like he leaked a little right. I don't know how aggressive he'll be able to be on this next shot going in. But he's safe. He's safe. Siwoo on the tee. It's one about the same spot. His is worse, though. You might be blocked out by this tree and in some heavy rough on the right-hand side of 18 there, as this group is making their way through their first 9. Koepka with a pretty decent sand shot there. It is running away a little, but that was a tough bunker shot there for him. I thought he did pretty good for that lie. I did pretty good. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to go run and grab some ice. I got 2 more tees left. We're going to pound them down, and then it'll lead us right into racing with Razor. And I think my sister might be back from the airport right now. I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while, so if she's here, it'll be perfect because we'll put a wrap on it, go right into racing with Razor, spend some family time, and you guys get to keep cashing up with my main man. But I will be right back. I'm going to go get me another cup of ice. Warm teas. Cup of ice with teas. Ooh. All right, and we are back. Akshay's got his birdie look here on 18. An 8-footer, 8.5-footer. Fuck. Come on, Akshay. Excuse me. Get that putter going just like last week. Yeah, buddy. Now we're doing a strikeout for that. Let's go, Akshay. Great fucking hole. Way to bounce back. Again. That's how you know someone's really feeling their groove, too. You're going to have bad holes. What did Scottie do so great last year? Scottie Scheffler, that is. World number one. Why you stay number one? Because when you have a bad hole, what did he do? He always rebounded. If he had a bogey, the dude was like, it was almost inevitable that he was going to get a birdie the next hole. Like something pissed him off and triggered him. Nope, got to get it back. Just like that. You know, and Akshay's shown a little bit of that as of late. Good mental fortitude. And the storm is coming in. I don't know exactly when, but that's why I wanted to back these guys going early. Got arrested, question mark, says Johnny Guns. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hopefully no one got arrested that didn't need to. And for all the scumbags out there, I hope they do. But cheers. Akshay, birdie. Let's go. Oh, that's what. Oh, Scottie. Yeah. Last year. Okay, I get it. That went over my head. I'm sorry. Yes, he got arrested. Yep, he did. Wasn't that like? Was it this tournament or something? Or I don't think it was the Masters, but it was before a big tournament, and he got arrested. Yeah. Yeah, Scottie definitely got arrested. At least he didn't cry. It looked like he was about to, though. No, I've never done nothing wrong. Yep. How you doing, Johnny Guns? Good morning to you, my friend. We got the players, baby. Players will play. Shooters will shoot. Anything that y'all are on in the chat and you would like to share for today? Plenty of action. College basketball, hockey, NBA. We got golf. Like I said, be wary, though, of these guys going out, teeing off here soon. They're probably going to have to deal with some weather issue and probably not finish their round today. That went straight over my head. You know what Scottie did well last year? Yeah, he got arrested. He was good at that. Check up. Damn. Oberg might be giving one back here. As soon as he hit that, I felt like that was too much. The ball's not checking as well today, especially early. Like I'll say it earlier in the stream, they are going to get this rain. I do think it will it'll help the course. It'll help the course. Florida hasn't gotten much rain, and it's not that it's like all dried out and shitty. The course looks magnificent, but it'll help with the scoring. I think the balls, the greens will be more receptive to the spin, to that spin. And what is that? Is that a Jimmy G sighting? I think it is. He says, "What up, Papa? Nice fit." Oh yeah, thank you. I got the liquor store white tee with the collar today. I said we're gonna do some golf. I mean, I haven't shaved. I haven't got my hair cut in a minute. I got like this shit going on, and whatever. But we can keep it classy and trashy, you know. So cheers to you, my friend. Yes, we're doing shots for you right now. Give that baby a big old hug from Uncle Jimbo. Like I was telling the chat, Jimmy, my sister just flew in, obviously for not the best reasons, but it'll be exciting to see her. She said, oh, a while back, fuck this Cleveland shit. I like the beach. And fuck y'all are fucking wild up here. No, she didn't really say it like that. She's a sweetheart. But yeah. She went to the Carolinas. She did good for herself. All right. But yeah, she's up here. The sun's shining today at least. Not as warm as it has been, but spend a little time with my sis this weekend. Ludwig with a huge par save. Par saves are huge. That's how you win tournaments. And he's smiling too. He knew it. He's like, yeah, that was like a birdie right there. Yeah, you're allowed to smile, dude. You're allowed to smile. Put a little swag to your step, homie. Smash that fucking share button. My live sweat brother, Jimmy Gomez. Not that long ago, it was maybe even 5 years to this day, maybe a couple more days into it, but it was the Sweet 16. Yeah, it was Sweet 16. So it was about a week from you get what the fuck I'm saying ago. 5 years ago, my man Jimmy G, we were in San Antonio. We knew each other from the chat and our names, and then I think we said what up, so he knew my face and whatnot. But we all go to the Alamo Dome, I believe. It's not the Alamo Dome. What was it called? Wherever they have their shit. All right, I'm all over the place right now. We're watching the March Madness tournament. I'm pretty fucked up, and I was in a place I haven't been, and it's all the slow baggers hanging out together. You got Jimmy the Bag, you know, everybody that's making this trip for the first time. Pub One, right? We go to the fucking game. I get pretty juiced up. There's some Michigan guys there because their team was just playing. They lost, and I started trolling them. And like I think I was standing like around Big Show or something, and Jimmy the Bag, and they're like, well, we have nothing to do with this. But Sniz is over here talking wild to these like these kids had to at least be like 6'6". 6'6", you know, they're tall as fuck. They're rocking their Michigan. I'm like, you guys suck, and this and that. Then they like come around and surround me and shit. And I'm still talking out my neck. And then out of nowhere, here comes Jimmy Gomez. Y'all motherfuckers want some? I'm partially blacked out. He could tell the story because he wasn't on my level, but he was down to ride. Let's just put it like that. And ever since then, live sweat brothers, baby. Went from the chat to somebody in my contacts that I truly care about. And we're trying to continue to build the community because that's what it is, a community. This is not a place where, like any other place. It's not a place like any other fucking place. All right. I'll just leave it like that. I don't need to go down my whole fucking sniz rant. It's still really early for y'all. But yeah, smash that share button, smash that like. We are dual streaming on the Razor Sharp Picks Network and the Who-Bangin Sports Talk channel over here on YouTube. We are live on X too on Razor Sharp Picks. Yeah, them boys are about to get put on. Jimmy was about to take them all out. Like I knew he was military, because his picture in the chat, it was Jimmy was looking young and fucking ready to slay all the pussy and kill all the bad guys. And those motherfuckers, like everyone else, kind of like backed off. Like, yo, Sniz is on one. We don't really know him that well. Just kind of know him from the chat. I don't know if I want to get in trouble. Here comes Jimmy. Man, fuck all y'all. They backed off too, real quick, and we were good. Jimmy talked to the cops or whatever. He's like, yeah, they were fucking with my friend. So I told him, fuck you. And we didn't get kicked out or nothing, and that was the end of that. That was great. Oh, Akshay leaves a lot to be like there. Oh, look at this green, though. It is on a fucking hill. At least he's underneath the pin here. So he'll have a good chance to like kind of bump and run one up there and should be able to get up and down for par. If not, chip it in for bird. But yeah, it is the time of year where the madness begins, the March Madness. And I hope you tuned into the mega stream yesterday. Guess what? It's already happening again today. This morning, right now. Just a little golf being added to it. Oh, Tony Finau goes back-to-back bogeys. He was at -5 through his first 7 holes. And back-to-back bogeys brings him to -3. And he just had a punch out there. Tough shot. He might get another bogey here, knocking him down to -2. But a really good start for him on a tough course. Let the madness begin. We'll see what Dylon's up to today. You might even get a Jimmy G sighting. Either way, glad you're here with me right now. And we were talking about talking golf more last year. Here we are just doing it. Fuck talking about it. Let's just do it. Said Razor, I'm going to make a stream when I woke up this morning. He's like, all right. I'll send a tweet out. I'll get it ready for you. I'm like, you don't even have to get it ready. I'll just set it. He's like, I got you. Took a shower. By the time I got out the shower, boom, ready to go. You don't need to think about it. You just need to hit that bell, too, after you hit that like. So you can get good live action all the time. The camera doesn't know where Oberg's drive went. It's like panning back and forth, like, where did it go? Yeah, the wind's picking up a little bit. Siwoo's on the box. Hole number 1 here. Hole number 1, meaning that they did We start on the back nine, and they're making their way through their second nine. Maverick McNeely is sitting at the top right now at -4. Tommy Fleetwood, -3 through 8. Grazerman, Fanu, Castillo, all at -3. Akshay's going to putt this one for birdie instead of chipping it. I like that. Oh, man, that's coming in with some heat. All right, settle down. Oh, yeah. Really good try, kid. Should have a good look at that. Pretty much a formality there on a par putt. But anything can happen. This is the toughest game, in my opinion, in the world. Let's go. We're waking up. Like my guy Dabby Cab says, wake up and get money. That's what we're trying to do here, my friends. Literally. Figuratively, not so much. Literally. Get right to it. Open your eyes. See the bag. Tony Fanu. He's normally a little swaggier than this. He kind of looks like he found what was in my grandfather's fucking closet and put that on. But I like that he rocks a little baggier pants. Like why is everyone wearing tight shit? Like fuck that. I like my shit to breathe. Are you guys tight fits and short shorts, or are you from the tall T era? The triple XL fucking jersey era. If you know, you know. No, we don't need to do that. But we don't need to do super tight. I think that, save that for the ladies. They look better in it than we do. Trust me. Nobody wants to see that shit. Tony Fanu for par. He's got some work to do here, though. Almost 10-footer. And, yeah, he misses it. He misses it on the good side of the hole, as in if it slowed down ahead, it would have broke in. But he's going to lose another hole. From going 3 birdies in a row to now 3 bogeys in a row. That's tough, dude. You're sitting at the top. Did Akshay just hit a dab pen or something? What the hell was that? My dude's fucking dabbing out here. There you go. Knock that par putt in, baby. Okay. Speaking of dab pens, let's go. A dab will do. Shout out to all my dab friends. We got a lot of them. The Dab Father, our guy Dab will do. Dabby Cab. Much love. So let's do one. I need one of the double bangers that Jimmy gets. That Cali shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I don't know if I need a double banger, Jimmy. Not after that. No, but Jimmy had this double banger. He's like, check this shit out, man. I can get sativa and I can get fucking indica, or I can do both at the same time. Make my own hybrid. Damn, see who has a crazy lie here. This shit is fucked, dude. If he gets this anywhere near the green or on the green, that is one hell of a fucking shot. Yeah, no, he pulled it right into the sand, which, I mean, still not even a bad look from there, but that lie was fucked up. I mean, the rough is like this thick. If that ball doesn't sit up on top and you really got to dig one out, that's why I'm kind of worried about Rory. Because Rory takes such an aggressive swing too, and his back's been spasming. That's what I kind of worry about that, because he's such an aggressive swinger, especially off the tee. And say if that doesn't hurt him, swinging aggressively off the tee or tweak something. Say he puts it into that thick rough, and then he's got to dig one out from there, and the club gets stuck just a little bit, tweaks his back. He could be withdrawing like Morikawa did. Morikawa fucking played one hole and withdrew. Something with his back. And I had him in a parlay. They ain't going to avoid that. They're like, thank you. Let me get your money. Fucking assholes. I mean, I don't think they'll avoid it. But if that was the fucking thing, if you felt your back was feeling weird, damn, Alberg, what the fuck was that? Smoked it way past the pin. You had a fucking perfect look at it. If that was the issue, why did you even tee off? Fucked a lot of people if they don't void that shit, which I don't think they will. He played one hole and then withdrew out of the whole tournament. There you go, Akshay. Way to smoke one down the fairway, buddy. All right, let's get to Jimmy's play right here, because this is some action, and it is the Mac tournament today. He's saying he's on Bowling Green under 151.5. It was 153.5, currently 150.5. BG as a short dog of 2 or less fits the under trend that hits at under trend. Plus, it's a 69% tickets on the over, yet the line is dropping. So reverse line movement. And it fits the under trend when they're a short dog of 2 or less. All right, that's all I needed to hear. I believe that starts at what? One. I think it's the second or because the Mac shit's going all day. It started at 11, I believe, with Miami of Ohio. Unless they are playing Bowling Green, I don't know. Right now, I'm totally focused on golf. I'm sorry. Tommy Fleetwood with another birdie. Now he sits at -4. Fleetwood's off to a great start. And in the 3-ball, that's who I was thinking about taking, because I believe it was Fleetwood, Thomas and Scheffler, I believe. I've just been watching this one group, or this two pairings. the Siwoo Ludwig group, and Kafka Fanil Batia. Once it hits a certain time, too, I'm going to get off here for a razor. I'm just going to call him real quick. God damn, I'm stoned now. Whoa. That last one where I was coughing like that, I seen a little bit of stars. That one just smacked me up, boy. Call Razor real quick. Be right back with y'all. All right, very good. So, yeah, we'll go till about 12, 15, somewhere in there. We'll go. That gives us another half an hour. Racing with Razor starts at 12:15. So from here, jump straight to there and get your thoroughbred action in, and you'll have the tickers up for all the college games and everything. And Razor will be keeping his eyes on that. I'll be in and out throughout the rest of the day, and we'll see if Dylan wants to hold it down for a while. At least hopefully after Razor, or when Razor has to go get Harper. But and then maybe I can link back up after that. We'll see. But I would like to try to go the rest of this month. Having something for you guys here, like from when I open my eyes till I shut them. One of us is at least going. I think that'd be dope. It's gonna be tiresome. It's gonna be a lot of work and a lot of fucking drinks. Like that was ever a fucking problem. It might be a problem in some people's eyes, but it's not gonna be a problem handling them. We'll be all right. I'm a fucking shithead. I love you guys, but yeah, let's get you something every fucking day, all day, the best we can. The rest of the month, I think that would be sick as fuck. And I think if we can knock that out, of course, it's March Madness and everything else going on. It's an opportunity to have shit really, literally all day. Something live. So might not be able to do that 24/7, going forward. But at least in March, I think we can run it. We can run it up for y'all. Have something for the morning person, the early afternoon, the mid to late afternoon, the dinner time, and the late night warriors. Let's have action everywhere. Action where needed, but live coverage all the time. Yeah, definitely go make sure to check out everything Who-Bangin as well. We are dual streaming. We are dual streaming on the Razor Sharp Picks Network We got 10 over there. Make sure to go check out Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Hit that like and notification bell. DJ makes a lot of good shorts that have plenty of plays. So if you don't want to necessarily watch a full show, there's plenty of other stuff. If you want action, being given to you for free for the people from very, very good cappers, as Dami is putting in his work, DJ's putting in his work. Wham Bam. Go check out Edge Finder Daily. Edge Finder Daily. Go check it out. My guy Wham Bam. That's his app. He made an app. It's fucking dope. Gives you all the stuff, all the lines in one place. We used to have something like that we trusted and used a while back, if you know what I'm talking about. Wham Bam is doing his best and putting his best foot forward, and he's somebody, part of the fam. Let's go support it. We all handicap. If you got multiple books, and instead of opening up this book, looking at this, that, the other, Edge Finder Daily, brought to you by our guy Wham Bam. Support our local homies, because it starts from within, and then we'll keep growing it. But that's something important to talk about. The hashtag Road to New Orleans. That's something important to talk about, and we'll get into that more as I understand more about what's going on. And we get a flyer up there. But we're doing a meetup in New Orleans. I don't know exactly when. It could be in my messages, but I got 80 messages from that one group chat yesterday, and I think they were talking on it. I didn't have time to go through all of this shit. We live streamed for 12 hours. So, but a lot of exciting stuff. Check out what Jimmy's doing. Jimmy G, Smart Money Bets. He's out here giving us plays right now. Beautiful, beautiful work. He didn't need a big ass breakdown, but he was able to give you a little bit of a small part of his cap here. That's all I really needed to say. All right, Jimmy's on that, and I see why. Let's get after it. Bowling Green under. Beautiful spot to take there. We'll have golf plays for tomorrow locked in probably tomorrow morning, because we're probably going to have to wait for the first round to finish tomorrow morning. So just keep your eye on that. And then, I don't know, a lot of exciting stuff's about to happen. Once this weather breaks here too, I'm going to be filming some actual golf content out on the course and giving you golf picks out on the course. I think that would be a fun idea. The darts, the grand board. Razor's got a grand board now. He's going to set it up this weekend. We're going to have live darts where I'm going to be playing from my garage. Me and Razor could be playing each other or playing together as a team against people across the whole world. So if you have a grand board or know what I'm talking about or are interested in it, let me know. I'll steer you the right way. Make sure you get the grand board 3, the official one. If you do enjoy darts and playing with people across, the world. You don't need to go to the bar or have, another 3 people over your garage or basement or wherever you have a dartboard to play. You can play by yourself with other people, your homies and whatnot. That's coming up too. Another real exciting thing. And we can join tournaments and stuff like that with that as well. What up, Guillermo? Yeah, darts, buddy. Grand board. I've had one, and I randomly just thought about it. Like, wait, we're not just gonna just be like that. What up, Guillermo? My motherfucking guy. Let's go. Cheers to you. We got the players, playa. Let's fucking go. We got the players, player. All right, now let's get back to darts. That's like I just see Guillermo. Hey, what up, dude? Nah, if I see Guillermo, right, I'm gonna fucking dap him up, give him a big old hug, and then we're doing a Jaeger bomb. Yeah, so I had to rewind there. But yeah, the Gran board, GRAN board. You can play darts across the world against people on it. And you download the app either on your phone or a tablet. And it videos you and you can see the other person. So you're linked up in like a video call together, but it also keeps track of your score and all that because the board like lights up and does all that. It's soft tip, obviously. And it's a lot of fun. So Razor just got his, I believe, on Tuesday. He said, I'm going to be setting it up in the garage this weekend. Yeah, so we could be playing from Delaware to Cali to Cleveland to Canada, wherever. A lot of the times I'm playing like someone from Germany or fucking France when I play. And there's always games available. Someone's always on it. And there's tournaments they do like through Facebook, or different like social media places will have a place for you to talk to other people to join these tournaments and stuff, which you play for free. I'm sure there's some places you can play for some money, however that works, if you're in a Discord or this, that, the other. Hell yeah. No, I think we've talked about this, G. No, I mean, I prefer steel tip for sure, but this is just fun if you want to play with your friends across the country. It's dope. And it registers pretty nice. But that's something else. And I just happened to mention a Razor, and he's like, I literally yesterday was scrolling through the internet. I seen this thing and showed it to my wife, and she's like, yeah, that'd be cool. And he didn't tell us. And then let's say that was Tuesday. Then Wednesday I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I got all these ideas. Here's another one. I got this dart. And he's like, dude, I literally just looked at it. He's like, all right, if you think it's dope, I'm going to get it. I'm like, dude, check it out. Here's some videos. It's dope as fuck. Yeah, Grandboard 3S or 3. Just Grandboard 3. I prefer the black one over the white one. I think the white one's a little bit smaller or whatever the deal is on that. But yeah, watch some videos. You'll be like, damn, this is dope. But the goal is, G, to save up enough money to build my own simulator. And then we can go live every fucking night hitting balls and gambling. Playing courses. So I got to figure out the exact, what's my price here? What do I need to save up if it's going to take 2 years to do it, and be reasonable about it and throw, hey, if I'm winning. Oh, speaking of which, G, they won't let me bet out on LA anymore. They banned me on betting on LA at FanDuel. They won't let me put any more money down on them to win it all. It's fucked up. So I hit it for 100, and I said, well, every day that I keep doing pretty good, I'm gonna invest a little more into it, a little more. So after Sunday and Akshay winning, and we had a great weekend, do another 150 on it. So that was 250. Then I threw like another 50 on it at the end of the night because we cashed some more shit. Then Monday I put like $68 or whatever because it just made it even in my thing. Like, it's one of those things. Some of us do that. You're weird with your numbers in your book, so you fucking set it to this. I don't always do that, but it was a future and plus money. So I put $68.08. Then I tried to hit it yesterday, and the motherfucker said I can't put shit on it. So I might have to take my talents to DraftKings. I might have to take my talents to DraftKings. We still got some time too. I want to see how this weekend plays out. I wouldn't mind maybe just throwing like another 250 on it max. I don't want to be more than 500, but I do think LA is the team to fucking win, and I think we can be snacking and laughing after that. They play on St. Patty's Day. They play the who is it? Fuck, it's Boston and Jupiter. Who's the other team that's in there? I'm drawing a blank. Hit the pen against this. But I think the way they drew their shit in the tournament, I think Boston could get knocked out by Jupiter, and then you would, and I think LA will win and move on, and then they'll end up playing Jupiter, which should be a tough one, but I think that's their best route to victory, and them being like the 2 seed or whatever, I think works out great for us too. So that's why I wanted to hit it a little more. Oh yeah, though. I love it. I could talk golf with you guys all day. You know, they don't have like, who wants to hear notably gay? Notably gay. No one wants to hear him no more. Get Snez out there. I'll be on the other side of the ropes too, because I want a beer while I'm walking around. But I'll give you great on-course breakdowns. I'm coming for you, notably gay. If you know who I'm talking about, you're probably dying, because you know that is his name, but it's not his name. I just like calling him that. I think he's a fucking dork. Come on, Akshay, draw one in there beautifully, baby. Oh, way too much. You son of a bitch. It's all right. Get up and down, bud. We got a couple minutes left while we're still chilling before racing with Razor. I'm not going to step on each other's toes no more. There's no reason to do that. We'll join forces. I hope you guys are having a fun morning. I know I am. And that fucking pen is kicking in. I crack myself up. If you can't laugh with yourself, at yourself, why so serious, like the Joker says? Enjoy life. It's meant to be enjoyed. Damn, 4 bogeys in a row for Fanu after he started the first 7 holes. 5 under. Par, birdie, par, birdie, birdie, birdie. Then bogey, 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 bogey. That's a rough swing for Tony. His putter was on fire there too. Oh man, and he hits a big old draw into the bunker. That was just a bad shot. The flag's not even moving here. I know it's a tough green, but the flag's not even moving. You're away from the wind on this one. You gotta have a better shot there, and you can just see in his body language he's kind of getting defeated by himself, and well, obviously the course, but himself. I'm gonna go take a piss. We're gonna end this stream out. Not right away when I come back, but we're gonna end it with a bang. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna uplift our spirits. We're gonna get this day started right. All right, my friends, let's go. I'll be right back. Gotta rock a piss so we can make room for more. All right. Let's get it. Let's go. Oberg's got a birdie look here on 2. He is -2. Just under 10 feet. Pretty good position here in this par 5 for a nice birdie look. Come on. Oh, it hit the edge. Oh, that one hurts, don't it? Man, he's playing good, though. Down to 149 and a. That's not what I was looking for. Shit, my dad's calling. Hold on. I'm on the phone, Jimmy, with my dad. 1 second, y'all. All right, sorry about that. Like I said, Gramps passed last week, and we got family coming in from other places, and family unfortunately is arguing and fighting. My mom and my aunt are being. It's disgusting to me the shit that's going on right now between them, and it's unfortunate, and it happens in life. But my dad was just calling, and my mom got remarried twice, but my dad, he's like, I want to pay my respects, but I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm like, it's all good, dude. We'll talk about it later. I'm live. We're all right. You should come and say whatever for 5 minutes and be on your way. But that's neither here nor there. I had to take that call. And but you guys are like family to me. So, you know, you can't choose your blood, but you can choose your friends. And the friends that I choose to call them family. So I don't really have friends. I just got family. And then I got my blood. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are family to me, and I'll cheers to that. We're gonna stay on a positive note. Everything's good. We're good. We're gonna cash. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna road to New Orleans. We got many big things coming your way over here. Who-Bangin, Razor Sharp Picks, the Live Sweat Boys. However you want to look at it. Razor himself. We're all nose to the grindstone, and we have things. Whether you see us on screen or not, just know that there is going to be plays and stuff coming your way. Don't always have to be on screen to be able to give you guys some bangers, like my man Jimmy Gomez is over here with the under that keeps going tick, tick, tick under. But the money and the tickets are on the over. What is that? A gambler's first glance. So you got the Live Sweat linking up with Razor type situation. There you go. Listen to my guy. And if you're not totally comfortable with that number, maybe watch a minute or 10 of that game. Bowling Green. And you might be able to get a better number. You might not, though. But cheers to y'all. Let's do a dab. Let's continue with the positive vibes. I think I do hear my sister here, which is good. Good vibes. I know she needs a hug. She's a little more emotional. Not just because she's a female, but like, she's been away. So like coming back home is a lot. Especially because we were like really raised by our grandparents too, on both sides of the family. But she's a tough one, and I think maybe we'll go out and get lunch or something. She might just want to chill though. She just flew in, but go hang out with my sis and handle some business and keep trying to cash these tickets. Come on, Akshay, we need you to make this putt here, buddy. It's a 5-footer. It's not the hardest, but these greens ain't the easiest. Come on, dude. This is how you win tournaments. Making these pars, saving bogeys. He made the par, yeah. Nice par save. Those other putts will start rolling in for you, bud. Keep being aggressive. Tony Fanu went about a 4-footer there on 3 for par. Yep, 4 foot 8 inches. I'm getting better at guessing about how far they are before they put the number up. That's something I'm having my little fun with while we're live. Because it's not like a basketball game where it's up and down and I can just give you, oh, let's jump on this right now, Yeah, for the rest of today's round, though, I would, I don't know if I would really be too excited to be jumping on anything with this storm coming in and these winds picking up. I think the guys we're following right now, they should be able to get through their back 9 and be fine. But it's going to be the later groups that it could just fuck up their rhythm. It could be weird. Yeah, the clouds look pretty nasty out there. The winds are picking up high if you're looking at the palm trees. Oberg swings it out way left, and it doesn't come back right. He didn't even make it to the bunker. He might have an okay look there, but that's going to be tough. He doesn't have much green to work with. He missed on the left-hand side, short of the bunker that was kind of covering the pin. These conditions are going to be a little tougher. But it looks like, from what I looked at, today might be the most iffy day for the weather. We're going to have to see what the winds are like the rest of the time. Wind is definitely something I like to look at when I'm capping the golf. Oh, yeah, the winds are gusting heavy right now. You know what? Maybe that's a play we can take. And the start and stop with his back. Let's look at round score. Let's go down to Rory. I want to take over 71.5. I'm taking over 71. It's all right. I got to play for you guys now. This wind's picking up, and he's probably going to get a rain delay. And weird shit happens with weather and backs. And I was trying to find a way to back Rory, like the wordplay, without backing him. So over 71.5 for round one score is what I want to take. Over, not under. We want him to shoot par. He has to shoot par or worse. Par 72 here. Like I said, these winds are picking up. I'm watching. And it's important to watch this shit. We're going to go 2 units here. 2 units on this one. Rory McIlroy over 71.5 for 2 units. Round one score. No, I don't want his back to go to shit, and he is the defending champ here. Okay? He is the defending champ. Last year, he started off really, really good. Looked great and continued to play pretty fucking good throughout the whole season. There's a little time in Rory's career where a couple years back, I think he even openly said it, like golf wasn't the same for him. It wasn't fun for him. That's huge. If your profession and what you're doing in life is not fun for you, you're not going to be the best you can be at it. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, it doesn't have to be the best thing in the world, but you at least have to find some kind of joy in what you're doing, even if it is, oh, this guy's just golfing. Well, there's a lot to it to be that great. You're hitting 1,000 balls a day, traveling all over, especially when you're a guy like Rory. You're answering questions about these guys going to live, this, that, the other. I think when that happened, that sparked something in him, that whole divide. And he's like, I need to be the ambassador I need to be for the sport I love, which they take a lot of pride in the historics of it. But yeah, we're going under. We're going under or over 71.5 for Rory today. I mean, it's not a great scoring day either. A lot of guys you're seeing sitting at playing pretty good rounds, but they're at +1. See Woo right now, +1. 4 or 6 out of scrambling. Good bunker shot there. Really good bunker shot. But a back could be funny. We already seen a back thing happen this morning, unfortunately, with Colin Morikawa. That motherfucker withdrew. You couldn't have just been like, no, something don't feel right. I'm not even teeing off. No, he teed off and then walked off. And he was on a lot of people's cards. That's going to fuck Dylan. I know that for sure. I don't know if he knows that yet. But when we talked about all this stuff last night, like I promised we would at the end of our March Madness mega stream, Oberg's got a pretty long look for par here. If he makes this, that's huge. That's good, great momentum for him. But if not, he'll just be losing one. But I mean, most of the field, yeah, they're shooting 1 over, 2 over, 3 over, 4 over, 9 over. Grillo is the worst right now at 9 over through 14. Sung Jae, Jason Knapp, +3. Brian Harmon, +1. Siwoo, +1. Scheffler, even. Koepka, even. And that's making them sit at tied for 14th. Just that even. There's still a lot of guys to go off. I mean, the last tee time is 2:30. East Coast. But like I said, I think that's going to get interrupted by weather. So it is 12:09. The Big Ten tournament has just popped off. It is the third round. You got Iowa, Ohio State. You're going to have a lot of action going on, especially with them thoroughbreds. So make sure to tune in to the RSP Network, because right from here, y'all need to go tap in with my main man, Razor. Get your ponies. Get your college basketball fix for the March Madness. He has the ticker and all the scores up. If you go over there on Kick, he'll even have the races up for you. It'll be a great time. So make sure to tap in to that as we go from here to there. And then who knows how long that stream will last. Because yesterday we transitioned it into from the horses and the basketball, just the basketball, and went till, I don't know, 12 at night, I think it was. It was over a 12-hour stream, so we did really good. We're really close on a lot of plays by the hooks and stuff to having a monster day. But I think we were seeing things pretty clearly, and all we can do is be better today. And so far, we're looking pretty good. If you're looking for a live play to get on for the golf, I did make one more, and it's 2-unit play. Rory McIlroy. First round score over 71.5. God forbid something happens with his back too, and he withdraws like Colin. We are cashing that. So the rough is very thick. The wind is picking up. It is going to storm. It's the players. The course is tough as fuck as it is, even with a healthy back. Yeah, guys shooting 5 over right now. Some of the best names in the game. But let's get us on out of here with. We'll do a little toast. We'll do a little cheers to y'all. Do a little cheers to y'all. And call it an afternoon. Call it a day. Cheers. Salud. Bada bing, bada boom. Much love. Let's bless the day. Go get that horse money. Bada bing, bada boom. Much love. See you soon.